Cousins has big fourth quarter to lift Kings past 76ers. Sacramento, California. AP, DeMarcus Cousins made a go-ahead three-pointer with 20.9 seconds remaining and added a clutch free throw moments later, lifting the Sacramento Kings to a 102-100 win over the Philadelphia 76ers on Monday night. After Ersan Ilyasova drove around Rudy Gay for a layup that put the 76ers up 97-96, Cousins made his second three of the game to put Sacramento ahead. Garrett Temple, who had put the Kings up 96-94 with his own key three-pointer with 58.7 seconds left, followed with two free throws. Sergio Rodriguez's three-pointer pulled Philadelphia within 101-100 before Cousins made the second of two free throws. Sacramento's 6'11" center then sealed the win by blocking Joel Embiid's three-pointer. Embiid got the ball back but shot an airball at the buzzer. Cousins finished with 30 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists while helping the Kings extend their winning streak to a season-high 4 games. Rudy Gay added 17 points and 9 rebounds in his return to Sacramento's lineup following a 2-week absence. Embiid had 25 points and 8 rebounds while Rodriguez scored 18 for the 76ers. This was the first game between the two teams after their November 30 game was postponed due to unsafe conditions on the court at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Dario Saric scored 12 of the final 14 points for the 76ers in the third quarter, including a pair of threes, to help Philadelphia go up 77-70. Sacramento answered with a 13-0 run early in the fourth quarter but had trouble shaking the 76ers in a game matching two struggling teams. 76ers, Philadelphia trailed the entire first half and didn't take its first lead until Gerald Henderson's jumper midway through the third quarter. Embiid, Saric and Ilyasova combined for 22 of Philadelphia's 30 points in the third quarter. Ilyasova has scored in double figures in all but 4 games since being acquired in a trade from Oklahoma City in early November. Kings, with Gay back in the lineup after sitting out 2 weeks with a hip injury, Aaron Afflalo was a healthy scratch before the game. Willie Cauley-Stein started the second half in place of Kostas Koufos when coach Dave Joerger went with a more athletic lineup. 76ers continue their 4-game road trip against the Jazz on Thursday. Utah won the first game against Philadelphia this season 109-84 on November 7. Kings travel to Portland on Wednesday to face the Trail Blazers for the final time this season. The home team has won in each of the previous 2 games between the teams this season. Instant replay: Kings outlast Sixers, extend streak to 4. Sacramento, and then it was 4. The Sacramento Kings continued their hot streak Monday night at Golden One Center, finishing off the Philadelphia 76ers by a final of 102-100. With the win, the Kings have now posted 4 straight victories to move to 14-17 on the season. DeMarcus Cousins likes a good challenge, but Joel Embiid is about to be a lot more than that for opposing NBA teams. Cousins still managed to drop in a team-high 30 points while adding 7 rebounds, 5 assists and 3 steals for Sacramento. Rudy Gay returned after missing 6 straight with a right hip flexor strain. He looked rusty early in his first outing, but he found his game in the fourth to kick in 17 points and 9 rebounds in 34 minutes. The Kings' second unit continues to play a huge role in the team's success. Ty Lawson led the way for the reserves, scoring 12 points and handing out 4 assists in the win. Kostas Koufos struggled with foul trouble, which opened the door for Willie Cauley-Stein. The lanky big attacked the rim for 9 points and 4 rebounds in 12 minutes of action. Embiid is on his way to stardom. The 22-year-old big missed his first 2 NBA seasons due to injury, but he's showing no ill effects from the absence. The rookie went at Cousins the entire game, finishing with an impressive 25 points, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. With Embiid doing damage down low, Ersan Ilyasova got loose from the perimeter. The veteran forward knocked in 2 for 5 from long range on his way to 15 points. Sergio Rodriguez added 18 points and 5 assists, and rookie Dario Saric got going in the second half, finishing the night with 12 points and 8 rebounds as the 76ers fell to 7-23 on the season. Standout performer. Welcome back Rudy Gay. The veteran wing got off to a rough start, but he lit the Sixers up in the fourth quarter, scoring 8 of his 17 points in a wild finish. Turning point. Cousins brought down the house with a three-pointer with 20.9 remaining to give Sacramento the 99-97 lead. He hit a free throw late to help preserve the win and even blocked Embiid on a late three-point attempt. Injury update. Rudy Gay returned to action after missing the previous 6 games with a strained right hip flexor. Aaron Afflalo sat with a right elbow sprain. What's next? The Kings hit the road for Portland, where they'll face the Trail. Joel Embiid, DeMarcus Cousins play a good old game of butt slap. Sometimes professional athletes will pat each other on the back as a sign of respect or show of camaraderie. Other times, like Monday night, it just turns into a competition of who can give the hardest smack on the rear end. Kings center DeMarcus Cousins and Sixers rookie stud Joel Embiid had a solid back and forth on the Golden One center floor. Why engage in a butt-smacking contest? Because the only thing more fun than a butt-smacking contest is a butt-smacking contest in the middle of a professional basketball game. Cousins was wrong, but newspaper was worse in ugly feud. For what it's worth, it looks like Cousins wins in terms of force, but Embiid did get in the last shot. As for the game itself, Cousins got the last laugh as the Kings held on for a 102-100 victory. Cousins finished with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals and 2 blocks. Embiid put up 25 points to go with 8 rebounds, but also had 8 turnovers. Cousins was complimentary of Embiid, which is saying something considering Cousins doesn't often speak highly of his opponents. "I like that kid a lot, man," Cousins told Kings reporter Kate Christensen after the game. "I think he's got a great chance of being the best big in the league, after I retire." Count Boogie is someone who trusts the process.